We all know that yard with heaps of collected items, old chairs, rusted car parts, piled to the point that you can't see the grass anymore. Well, the city and county are starting to tackle the worst of these neglected properties that have escalated into really public health concerns. Joining us now to talk more about this is KDK investigative producer Tori Rigursky. We're so happy that you're here to talk about this because I think we all know a neighbor like this or have driven past a house that looks like this, and you wonder, is anyone paying attention? Is anyone going to do anything about this?
Yeah, that's a fair question. And the answer is you can do something about it. One of the things that Allegheny County Health Department has done is updated the housing code so that they themselves can now hire a contractor and send in after a property has repeated violations for things that are public health concerns, like you mentioned, the trash heaps, the 10-foot high grass, the raccoons have moved into what was a screened-in porch and is now a raccoon palace.
Right.
As a neighbor, you can do something about that and call in to the Allegheny County Health Department and say, hey, this is a public health concern. And once that property owner has ignored all those violations, they're going to hire contractors, send them in, and fix the problem themselves.
And we're not talking just about abandoned properties, right? This can be something where there is someone who's actually living in this home?
Under some circumstances, yes.
Okay.
But one thing that I learned in my investigation was that when most property owners get these notices of violation, they do something about it. It's only 3% of these violation people who do not actually address the problem, and that the health department expects they're going to have to do it themselves.
My husband, as you know, is a firefighter, and I know I've heard some of these issues pop up, but you know, one of the issues that can pop up with abandoned properties that have been neglected, that are under serious, as we can see, health concerns even. If there is something that happens in that house and firefighters need to go in, it creates all these additional risks as well. I mean, there are a lot of issues that come with an abandoned property or something that has been neglected.
It is a huge public safety concern.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because of the population loss that this area has experienced over the last half of a century, it's a growing problem in a number of our areas.
And specifically, there's a lot of money that's going into North Braddock, is that right?
Yes. Representative Summer Lee just announced a community project fund that it's not directly going to demolish these houses. North Braddock has more than 1,000 blighted parcels, which is,
wow.
Yeah, it's
a lot.
Yeah.
For a smaller neighborhood, yeah.
For a smaller neighborhood. And these are so expensive to address directly and demolish directly, more than $15,000 a property, more if there's hazardous materials like asbestos.
Sure.
So what they're doing with this $1 million, because that would only demolish about 15, 18 houses,
right.
They're going to be purchasing heavy demolition equipment themselves and training a workforce to be the borough's own demolition crew.
So putting that money right back into the community by hiring people to do it. That's incredible. And so is there anything else that we can do to help our neighbors if there's something that's happening that maybe could be resolved?
Right. I mean, this is going to be, this is a circumstance where we should be neighbors. And remember, your neighbor isn't just who lives next door to you.
Yeah.
It's your whole street. It's your whole community. These are, you know, we live together and you have to care for each other. So if you see that maybe your neighbor who's typically out there mowing the lawn last summer was out there, and this summer he's not as active, you don't see him very often, and the weeds are starting to get a little high, maybe knock on the door, say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Be neighborly.
Be neighborly. That's right.
What else
like
you
Mr.
guys
Rogers taught us.
I know you are working on so many different things. So what's something else that the investigative team is working on?
So we have a story coming up Monday with lead investigator Andy Sheehan about fentanyl overdoses, and it's a topic that we've done many, many, many stories about over the years. There is good news.
Oh, good.
I know. And the number of fentanyl overdoses is going down.
Okay.
We are exploring why. We're exploring what public health interventions have helped and what's next for the fight against overdoses.
It does seem like, I mean, there was a height when we were covering this nonstop and we were seeing a huge increase. So I'm curious to see what's been going on with that.
You can watch Andy's story.
Okay, that's coming up Monday.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tori.
Thank
Always
you.
good to talk with you. You guys are working so hard. And be sure to watch the KDK Evening News on Monday, as you just heard, for that story. We're going to link you up to the Blight Blitz investigative story as well on our website. All right, Mikey, I'll send it over to you.